Yes. Good evening to
Start.
everyone. My name is Likita Sivai and I am delighted to introduce our project-based learning work guided by Mr. Ravinandan R. Janusar from Computer Science and Engineering Department, GM University. Our project title is Smart Community Health Monitoring and Early Warning System for Waterborne Diseases in Northeast India. This means our main goal is to use modern technologies and data-driven methods to help the rural communities become
ಸ್ಲೈಡ್
safer
ಚೇಂಜ್
and
ಮಾಡಿ.
healthier. Let me introduce the team members Ashita HM, Lakshmi BC, Likita CY, Nisha V Power, and Shreya B Adav. Each member participate actively in tasks like designs, coding, data collection, research, and communication. Problem statement. Why is this important? Many rural regions in northeast India face frequent outbreaks of diseases caused by unsafe water, such as typhoid, when cases response to slow because data from clinics and community health workers is not gathered or analyzed fast enough. Also, there is little use of IoT sensors, machine learning, and automate early warnings. Our system is designed to solve these problems by gathering the report from clinics, ASHA workers, and communities in real time, collecting and analyze the water qualities, IoT sensor installed in villages, using AI models to analyze the patterns and outbreaks and send alerts, delivering the information is religion languages so all community members can understand and they take actions, supporting health authorities in decisions making with clear visual data dashboards, objectives. What are we trying to achieve? Detect outbreak earlier. Using AI, we monitor the health and water data to possible diseases even before they spread widely. Real-time data collection. We continuously collect information from multiple sources, community, clinics, workers, and the sensors. Rapid alert system. If sign of our outbreaks appears, our system quickly inform locals, officials, and health workers so they can prepare and react promptly. Communities empowerment by providing reporting and awareness tools in multiple languages. We make sure everyone from children to elders persons can communicate symptoms, problems without language barriers. Visual insight. We turns the data into easy to understand visuals and map showing the diseases output and the impact of interventions. This helps authorities to allocate the medicine and health teams more efficiently. Our project impacts on waterborne diseases can impact entire communities in places that lack hospitals and clean water infrastructures. By using technologies, our project gives the communities and decision makers the power to act much sooner. The ultimate vision is to save the lives, minimize the suffering, and promote smart health practice for long-term benefits in India's most regions. Next will continued by Lakshmi.
Likita,
Sir,
is it your project consist AI based chatbot or voice assistants?
both, sir.
Both consist.
Yes.
Okay. Continue.
Next slide will Lakshmi.
I am Lakshmi. Now I will explain the methodology we used in our project. First, data collection. We first collect data, health symptoms, and water quality parameters from clinics, ASHA workers, community volunteers, and IoT sensors across Northeast Indian district. They give us real ground level data. Next, data pre-processing. Next, we clean, scale, and normalize this data so it becomes consistent and ready for machine learning. Next, model training. We train multi-layer perceptron
Machine
neural
learning or deep learning?
multi-layer neural perceptron, sir.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಕನ್ಸಿಸ್ಟೆಂಟಿ ಡೀಪ್ ಲರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಅಂದ್ರ ಮಷಿನ್ ಲರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಅಂದ್ರ
Multi-layer perceptron ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದೆ ಸರ್.
ಹಾಗಂದ್ರ ಅದಲ್ಲ ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ಡಾಟಾ ಪ್ರೀ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸಿಂಗ್ ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಸ್ಕೇಲ್ ಅಂಡ್ ನಾರ್ಮಲೈಸ್ ಕಲೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್
Ready for machine learning.
ಮಷಿನ್ ಲರ್ನಿಂಗ್. ಮತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡೀಪ್ ಲರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಇದೆ, ಡೀಪ್ ಲರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡೆಲ್ ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. ಎಸ್ ರೈಟ್. ಅಲ್ಲಿ
Yes,
ಡೀಪ್
sir.
ಲರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ ಅಂತ ಇದೆ.
Yes, sir.
ದೆನ್ ವಿಚ್ ಒನ್ ಇಸ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್?
Deep learning, sir.
ಓಕೆ, ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ.
We build and train multi-layer perceptron neural network using Python and TensorFlow. We use dropout layers to avoid overfitting, make our model more accurate. Validation. We test the model using separate data and measure its performance using accuracy, precision, recall, ROC, AUC, and a confusion matrix. Deployment. Finally, we deploy the model to predict new disease cases, trigger early alerts, and display results on an interactive dashboard for health authorities. Next, system design and architecture. Data collection. Health and water data come from clinics, ASHA workers, and IoT sensors. Centralized database. All the collected data is stored in a centralized database that updates in real time. Deep learning model. Our MLP model analyzes the incoming data to predict waterborne disease risk. Automated alert system. Whenever risk is detected, automated alerts are sent to health officials and decision makers. Dashboard. Finally, the dashboard shows disease hotspot interventions and resource tracking, helping authorities take quick action. Next slide will be continued by Nisha.
Next slide, flowchart. Data collection. Health and water data is collected from clinics, mobile devices, and IoT sensors like water quality and sensors. ASHA workers and community clinics report data regularly. Centralized storage and processing. All, all collected data is sent to the central data services or a cloud storage. The data is cleaned and pre-processed for analyzing. Deep learning. Deep learning is prediction. A deep learning model analyzes the data. It predicts possible diseases, risk, or outbreak based on pattern in the data. Alerts and dashboard visualization. If a health risk is detected, instant alerts are sent to the health officially. Result and alerts are shown on a live dashboard for monitoring and quick action. Next slide. Explanation of diagram. Clinics and water quality sensors. Data is collected from clinics.
ನಿಶಾ,
Health reports. Yes, sir.
go to previous slide. Okay, data collection means what type of data you are collecting? An example?
Collecting information like the water is clean or not, sir.
ಓಕೆ, ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅಂತ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ. ಆ ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ, ಅನಲೈಸು ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ, ಏನು ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ, ಹಂಗೆ ಬಿಡ್ತೀರಾ.
ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್.
ಮತ್ತೆ ಡಾಟಾ ಕಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ವಾಟ್ ಟೈಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಡಾಟಾ, ಹೌ ಯು ಆರ್ ಕಲೆಕ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ದ ಡಾಟಾ?
ಅದೇ ವಾಟರ್ ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಐತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ಸರ್.
ಓಕೆ, ಕೇಳ್ತೀರಾ?
ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆಶಾ ವರ್ಕರ್ಸಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಇದು ಎಲ್ಲ ರಿಸರ್ಚ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ ಸರ್.
ದೇರ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ಡ್ ಕ್ಲಿನಿಕ್ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಸೆನ್ಸಾರ್ಸ್. Sensors will collect the data. What type of data? Any example, Nisha? How you are collecting the samples or a data? Data in the sense the particular information, right?
Yes, sir.
How you are collecting?
From the collecting, I had an example water quality, pH values, sir, turbidity, diseases, temperature.
ಓಕೆ, ಈ ಥರ ಡಾಟಾನ ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ.
ಹಾಂ.
ಯಾರು ಹಾಕಿದ್ರು ಮೆಸೇಜು? ಶ್ರೇಯಾನ, ಲಿಖಿತಾನ, ಹರ್ಷಿತಾನ, ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿನ?
ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್.
ಓಕೆ, ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ.
Clinic and water quality sensors. Next slide. Data is collected from clinic health reports and water quality sensors, IoT devices. These sensors monitor water parameters like pH, turbidity, turbidity, and contamination levels.
Nisha,
Sir.
which sensor you are using? There is a
IoT
particular
sensors,
sensor, right? IoT sensor. There is a n number of sensors you will get.
water quality sensors. Sir.
Hmm. Continue.
This server acts as a main hub for all incoming health and environmental data. Deep learning models, the process data is analyzed. A deep learning algorithm. The model predicts possible health risks such as diseases, outbreaks based on data patterns, alters alerts data dashboard when a risk or abnormality is detected. An alert is generated. The alerts are displayed on the dashboard for health official to view and respond quickly. Next slide will be continued by Harshita.
Hi, Marshita. I am now going to explain the implementation. Our project focuses on predicting health risk using water quality and health data collected from districts in Northeast India. We gathered a dataset over 500 records, which includes indicators like pH level, turbidity, temperature, diseases such as diarrhea and chloria. Before training the model, we perform data pre-processing. These steps include scaling, normalization, and data cleaning to remove missing or inconsistent values. Pre-processing ensures that all features are in the same range and the input data is accurate
Arshita,
ready for.
what do you mean
Sir.
by pre-processing?
Sir, we clean the data set like
Processing means
inconsistent,
you guys
like
will clean the data. What do you
cleaning
mean by
data
pre-processing?
to remove missing values or inconsistent value.
It will comes under processing, right? Analyzing,
Sir.
processing.
Sir.
What do you mean by pre-processing?
Pre-processing only includes scaling and normalization, sir, and data cleaning to remove missing or inconsistent values. It also ensures all the features are in the same range, that input data is accurate or ready for analysis or not.
Okay, continue.
For prediction model, we used a multi-layer perceptron neural network with dropout regulation. The MLP is a type of deep learning model that learn complex nonlinear relationship between multi-factors. Dropout was added to prevent overfitting and improve generalization, which helps the model perform well on new or unseen data. After training the model, we evaluate using several performance metrics accuracy, precision, and recall to measure how well it could classify different levels of health risk. Finally, we integrated the model output into dashboard, which visualizes the result. And dashboard shows district-wise health risk and help authorizes monitor water quality and time taken to prevent these actions. Next slide. Models or tool selections and justification. We selected the multi-layer perceptron neural network with dropout regulations as our main model. This model is well suited for handling multiple health and environmental features at once. We can effectively learn complex relationship between them. The MLP is also the robust against noise, meaning it can handle small errors or variation in the data without affecting the accuracy too much. It also includes dropout. The model becomes more stable and avoids overfitting. This is very important when dealing with the real world datasets. This type of model is widely accepted in research for disease detection, outbreak prediction, health surveillance applications. We implemented it using the Python along with the TensorFlow, which is very powerful in deep learning framework that ensures reliable training, testing, scalability for large datasets in the future. Next slide will be continued by Shreya.
Good evening, everyone. I am Shreya. Now I am going to explain the code of our project. First, data preparation. First, we imported water quality and health information such as pH, turbidity, temperature, conductivity.
Nisha. Nisha.
Yes, sir.
Okay. One, two or three line code ಓದ್ತೀರಾ?
Sir.
ಓದಿ.
X2 X test y train y trace is equal to test train plus Split X scaled Y test size 0.2 random state is equal to 42. Model
ಹ್ಮ್
is equal to sequential dense is
ಹಾ
equal
ಹೋಯ್ತು. ಲಿಖಿತಾ, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Turn on your camera. Okay. ಓದ್ತೀರಾ? 2 or 3
Yes, sir.
ಲೈನ್.
Yes, sir.
ಹಾಂ
Split
ಓದಿ.
data X train, X test, Y test is equals to train test, split X scale, Y test size is equals to 0.2, random state is equals to 42, model is equals to sequential, dense 32, activation reload, input shape, X train shape, dropout 0.3, dense 16, activation is equals to reload, dropout 0.2, dense 8, activation is equals to reload, dense 1, activation is equals to reload.
ಹ್ಮ್ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಲೈನ್ ಇದೆ.
Model compile optimizer is equals to Adam, log is equals to binary cross entropy, matrix is equals to accuracy, model fit X train, Y train 40, batch search 32, validation split is equals to 0.1, verbose is equals to 0.
ಹ್ಮ್
I will list
ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ.
loss accuracy is equals to model evaluate X train, Y test, verbose is equals to 0, y prediction is equals to model predict x train, x test verbo is equals to 0, print f test accuracy.
ಓಕೆ. ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಶ್ರೇಯಾ. ಸಾರಿ ಫಾರ್ ಇಂಟ್ರಪ್ಷನ್.
First, we imported the water quality and health information such as pH, turbidity, temperature, conductivity, symptom count, and disease cases. For several hundred samples across Northeast Indian districts, we organized these inputs into numerical features like X and labeled each record as risk or safe Y. Feature scalings. So to ensure all features contributed equally to the prediction, we used a standard scaler to normalize the data values. This helps the deep learning algorithm learns more efficiently. So we divided the data set so that 80% is used for training the model and 20% for testing how well the model performs on new unseen data. This allows us to check that our prediction are reliable and not just memorizing old records. Deep learning model creations. Here, the model uses multi-layer perceptron architecture, a common deep learning approach. Here, the 32 neurons to learn initial patterns, first 32 layers, and dropout layers are added to avoid overfitting and helps generalize beyond the training data. The network progressively compresses information through 16 to 8 neuron layers and before reaching the final output, which predicts the probability of risk. We use the ReLU activation for intermediate layers and sigmoid final layer to classify the risk. Model training. Here the network learns from the training data silently with no messy logs for 40 cycles and repeatedly adjusting itself for those errors, reduce errors. Model evaluation. After training, we evaluate performance using the test set, displaying only required standard outputs. Accuracy. The percentage of correct predictions here it exceeds the required 70% threshold of for your project. Confusion matrix, a table showing where predictions match the true risk labels. Classification records, reports, detailed metrics like precision, recall, and F1 score for both safe and risk categories. ROC and AUC score here measures the overall ability of the model to distinguish between the outbreak and non-outbreak scenarios. For example, prediction. So we tested the model response by inputting a typical record for West Sikkim with high turbidity and symptom and confirmed that the system correctly identifies if it is risk if demonstrating reliable performance for real world local data. This workflow let us go from complex health water quality data to actionable predictions supporting early warning and community health interventions in Northeast India. Our model is accurate, robust, and ready for deployment as a part of smart health surveillance solution. Here our test accuracy is 85.16%. Result and analysis. The implementation of our smart community health monitoring and early warning system for waterborne diseases in Northeast India yielding high promising results using over 500 plus verified records from local clinics, ASHA workers, and IoT water sensors. We trained a multi-layer perceptron and neural network specifically tuned for the complexities of regional outbreak detection. After full pre-processing and rigorous validation, our model achieves a test accuracy of 85.16%, well above the rubric threshold, demonstrating robust generalization on previous unseen data. The model reliable is further supported by balanced metrics of precision and recall, each exceeding 0.86 of both safe and risk classifications. The ROC and AUC score reaching 0.92 confirms our system's excellence ability to distinguish between outbreak and non outbreak scenarios, even in borderline and noisy cases common in remote Indian communities. The confusion matrix reveals most model errors occurred in records with ambiguous symptoms and water quality profiles, underscoring the inherent difficulty and importance of granular rural health surveillance. Beyond technical accuracy, this approach provides real actionable value. Instant alerts generated from our system can reach district health officials within the minutes of new cases detection, empowering communities and authorities to intervene before an outbreak escalates. Disease hotspots, intervention outcomes, and water quality trends are visualized in our dashboard, supporting data driven resource allocation and optimizing the impact of public health responses. Our multilingual and mobile ready reporting interfaces further enable inclusion participation, ensuring that every segment of the local population, regardless of digital literacy, can contribute to disease prevention. Our results show that deep learning powering monitored platform is not only feasible but transformative for Northeast India's public health ecosystem. It lays the foundation for scalable disease surveillance, collaboration between health workers, engineers, and local leaders, and ultimately reducing both the frequency and impact of waterborne diseases outbreaks. This project stands ready for real-world deployment and further partnership with government, local organization in the region. Thank you, sir.
Girls, everyone done well. Going for your third review, try to get accuracy like 90, 91, 92. You have 20 to 25 days of time, right?
Yes, sir.
Today completes your second review presentation. You have 15 to 20 days of time. Try to get a result like 90, 91, 92. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Try your best. ಓಕೆ ಥರ್ಡ್ ರಿವ್ಯೂಗೆ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ,
Okay, sir.
ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ವೆಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಗಿವ್ ಯುವರ್ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್. ಓಕೆ ಓಕೆ ಗೈಸ್, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಫಾರ್ ಟೈಮ್.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.